He's mad about that. Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me of me and him having sex.
Picture you eyes one morning believing your past is buried for good, then realizing someone you once trusted is ready to gamble everything to ruin the future you're fighting to build now. That's exactly what happened to Cardi B. She was finally stepping forward, chasing calm, hoping to embrace a fresh chapter with her family, when suddenly everything shifted into something darker, more dangerous, and for the first time, chillingly real. People have watched messy celebrity breakups, the kind where social media turns into a war zone. Furious tweets, subtle shade, coded messages, it's all part of the spectacle. But what Cardi B exposed recently crosses every line. This is no longer petty drama or internet jealousy. This is about alleged threats, buried secrets, and a scheme that could have ended in real danger. It's a story that feels torn from a true crime series, except it's happening in real life.
And you know what? I already know why I already know I didn't want her to do this because this is what a mother want. A mother want me to go on social media to crash out so I could look crazy so that they could look like they don't bother. That was always their plan. That's why I've been quiet. But you're gonna stop playing with me and you're gonna sign these divorce papers.
Cardi B, known for her raw honesty and fearless energy, dropped footage that sent fans into shock. It allegedly reveals Offset trying to pay people to go after Stefan Diggs, the man now beside her. A reported $100,000 supposedly put on the table to target the person she loves. Stop there and sit with that. This is not simple rage or heartbreak. This is something with real stakes, real fear, and real fallout. And while the internet spent months feeding on rumors and headlines, nobody imagined the story had grown this dark. To understand how everything spiraled so fast, you have to rewind. Cardi B did not become who she is overnight. Her journey started somewhere familiar, a young woman with dreams, pushing through struggle and refusing to let life defeat her.
Like, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Sometimes I sleep and I wonder, like, yo, this is not normal. You see crime documentaries, you see shit on social media about women getting killed the other day. And on the truth, like, it's like, I'm a real tough bitch. Like, I'm a tough bitch. But you can never... there's a difference between being tough and there's a difference between somebody having an unhealthy obsession with you that you have to you gotta be concerned. And I'm really starting to be concerned. And I'm so tired because I want to detach myself from shit. And it's like, it just doesn't stop. And it's like, when does it fucking stop? I try to be nice. I try to contact family. I try to whatever, and it's not working. And I'm so tired. I'm really getting fucking so tired.
She was raised in the Bronx, facing hardships that carved her toughness and unbreakable spirit. Music became her refuge, her outlet, and eventually her doorway to stardom. Every track she created carried pieces of her past, her anxieties, and her refusal to ever feel powerless again. Offset became a chapter in her life as well. Their relationship drew global attention, overflowing with luxury, passion, and unavoidable chaos. The highs felt unreal: red carpets, trophies, and extravagant moments, creating an image of pure success. But with fame came constant judgment. Every disagreement, every look, every post was analyzed by millions. Living under that spotlight adds pressure, turning even the smallest issues into major headlines. When Cardi B and Offset first broke apart, many believed it was just another celebrity split. Social media erupted, speculation spread, and fans quickly chose their sides.
He's mad about that. Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me of me and him having sex. That's the type of shit I've been dealing with for the past 2 months. Every time he knows that I go out of town, he harasses me. He leave me voice notes, trying to put my self-esteem to the ground. And I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of him and his girlfriend playing games on my phone, leaving explicit voice notes on my fucking...
In most situations, heartbreak turns chaotic, but still something people eventually survive. Emotions spill, words get posted, and over time, healing begins. Cardi B tried to follow that path. She poured her energy into herself, her music, and her family. But Offset allegedly struggled to accept that shift. What started as jealousy and resentment slowly transformed into something far more intense, crossing lines that go beyond typical post-breakup tension. Then came Stefon Diggs. For Cardi B, he represented something new: security, respect, and genuine care. But for Offset, that new chapter became a trigger. What began as online tension reportedly escalated into something much darker. The footage Cardi B released appears to reveal conversations and receipts suggesting attempts to hire individuals to harm Stefon Diggs. Messages, alleged plans, and exchanged money paint a picture of a situation that could have turned catastrophic. What makes it even more disturbing is the level of precision behind it. This doesn't come across as a moment of uncontrolled anger. It feels structured, intentional, almost methodical, like every step was thought out in advance. Screenshots reportedly show efforts to draw Stefon Diggs into unsafe scenarios. When cooperation failed, the tone allegedly shifted into something far more aggressive. The most chilling part is how direct these messages seem: clear intent, no ambiguity, leaving those who saw them shaken. Once the footage surfaced, social media didn't just react, it erupted. Shock quickly turned into fear. People struggled to process how something as common as a breakup could spiral into something this serious. Comments flooded in urging Cardi B to prioritize her safety and protect her family. Discussions about legal action intensified, with many fearing the situation could escalate even further. And the concern wasn't limited to her. Stefon Diggs was now seen as a potential target, and the emotional pressure on Cardi B must have been overwhelming. Yet, even with all of this unfolding, she didn't fold. Cardi B stood her ground, spoke openly, and brought forward what she had. The emotional weight was visible, but so was her focus: truth, protection, and accountability. Her decision to expose everything wasn't about attention. It felt like a fight for safety, a refusal to let fear silence her. What adds another layer of intensity is their shared history. Cardi B and Offset have a child together, making everything infinitely more complicated. Co-parenting is already difficult, but when accusations of threats enter the picture, the stakes become dangerously high. Every move matters. Every word carries consequences. Watching Cardi B try to shield her child while navigating such a volatile situation reveals a level of strength many hadn't fully seen before: calm under pressure, focus in chaos. Then there's the influence of fame and money. Reports suggest Cardi B holds significant financial control, while Offset may have been dealing with pressures of his own. That raises unsettling questions. If resources were strained, how did something like this allegedly get funded? Was desperation a factor? Nothing is confirmed, but the implications are heavy. This is no longer surface-level gossip. It edges into something that could carry serious legal weight. Through all of this, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs appeared to remain solid. If anything, the pressure seemed to strengthen their connection instead of breaking it. While chaos unfolded around them, they focused on building something stable: family, peace, and growth. At the same time, Cardi B continued thriving professionally, releasing music that resonated globally, proving that even in turmoil, she could still rise creatively. But emotionally, a situation like this leaves scars. Living with the idea that someone from your past could endanger someone you love changes everything. The stress, the fear, the constant awareness, it doesn't disappear easily. And yet, Cardi B didn't retreat. She confronted it head-on, choosing transparency over silence, courage over fear. Her story becomes a reflection of how quickly love can turn into something unrecognizable when mixed with obsession and control. As events continue unfolding, the bigger picture becomes impossible to ignore. Fame offers no shield against betrayal, and love does not guarantee safety from extreme actions. What started as a separation evolved into something where emotional and legal boundaries blurred dangerously. The public watches closely, experts weigh in, and the possibility of intervention looms. Each new detail adds another layer of tension, leaving everyone wondering how far this could go. At its core, this is no longer just celebrity drama. It's a deeply human story about trust breaking, danger rising, and survival taking center stage. It's about a woman who refused to stay silent, who chose to expose what she faced despite the risks, and who placed her family above everything else. The footage Cardi B shared isn't just evidence. It's a glimpse into a reality most people will never experience. Her decision to release it sends a message that power cannot erase accountability, and fear cannot replace truth. For those watching, it's both unsettling and powerful, a real-life narrative filled with tension, fear, and undeniable strength. And here's where it takes an unexpected turn. While the headlines focus on scandal, the deeper story is about endurance. Despite fear, despite pressure, despite the threat of escalation, Cardi B chose not to back down. She chose to protect, to continue, to rise. This isn't just a breakup gone wrong, it's a story about resilience, about standing firm when everything feels unstable. As it continues to unfold, one truth stands out: this is more than just another headline. It's a real-life drama showing how quickly trust can collapse, how dangerous unchecked emotion can become, and how strength can transform fear into control. The audience remains locked in, authorities may step in, and every new development raises the stakes. Through it all, Cardi B has shown that true strength isn't just about fighting, it's about protecting what matters, staying grounded, and refusing to let fear rewrite your story. This is more than drama, it's survival, it's courage, it's humanity at its most intense. And as the next chapter approaches, one thing is undeniable: no amount of power, money, or planning can outweigh determination, love, and the will to stand firm. Cardi B's journey is still unfolding, and the world is watching every second, every twist, every moment that proves resilience will always be